Next task. What happens if you try to create the character array using the full name of each month? Okay, we'll see what happens if we create the character using full name of each month. So I'm copying this code again for the practice, and I'm giving push, and I'm giving disp of h1. This command is used to display the value. Okay, one section. Why we are getting this error? Why is this error got? Anybody can answer for this? Why is this error got? I would be happy if somebody can answer this, or how to rectify this error. You're able to understand? We are getting an error here. I want to know why we are getting this error. Can anybody unmute and say, or can anybody type in the chat box? Why is this error coming? I'm waiting for your answer. I hope people are there. Yes, many are there. One of you can unmute and speak, or type in the chat box what is the reason for the error we are facing here. What is the reason? January is having 7 characters. April is having 5 characters. These two lengths are not consistent. In a vector, the length of all elements of a vector should be consistent. Consistent means should be same. That is the rule. So January has 7 and April has 5. So how to make this array have no error? You have to add 2 more space to make the size of the vector consistent. Okay. Semicolon, no. Semicolon will be there because only if semicolon is there, you have to have differentiate each element, right? Semicolon is perfectly correct. Even if I give semicolon here, you see this April, if without giving this 2 space, this April will throw error. Yes. So the reason is the size of January and April are not same. Now you see it will run perfectly. Perfect. So while you create vectors, be very, very clear that the size of each element of the vector has to be identical. Otherwise, you have to fill spaces and make them same. That is what we have done here. Okay. So next section we will move. Why we are reading all these things? Because in the plot, when we are going to plot the data, when we are going to replace the numbers with text, the size of the text have to be uniform. If they are not uniform, the MATLAB will throw an error. So see here, I am going to plot the area of circle A is equal to pi r square and radius value is varying from 0 to 4. And I'm plotting a plot of radius comma area, and I'm going to plot x label. I'm giving the value r. R is going to be the radius. Now the first task you see, if I want to store the vectors of different lengths in an array, you have to use curly brackets. In vector, it is not possible, but in array, if you want to store, see, hello is 5 characters and world exclamatory 6 characters. So if I want to store them in an array, I have to use a curly bracket. So create a cell array named text, which contains the following characters. So I'm going to create txt equal to, see, both the sizes are different. So I have to use curly brackets. First one is area. Semicolon. Second one is dash pi r power 2. And you should know the significance of slash pi. Slash pi will ensure that this pi will be transformed to the Greek symbol pi. And r power 2 means it will be displayed as r square perfectly. Okay, we'll see if this notation is correct. I'll submit the answer. Yes, it is perfect. So I have created, see, previous case in vectors, by default, the elements of vector should be same in size. If they are not same in size, you have to manually make them same. You have to manually change it. But in a cell array, what we have created, it can hold data of different lengths. See here, area is 4 characters, but this second one you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is 7 characters. But the MATLAB is not throwing any error, which means that in cell array, this is accepted. But in vectors, It is not accepted.